Hey YouTube, Horrorland14 here today with the big update. And first off, just want to say I did not do the whole Amityville series review like I said, because like I think I said in the video, I was opening presents that night because I was going to travel. So I opened up presents and I got distracted. But I have a big update right now. As part of for some of my gifts, I got a $40 gift card to FYE and a $100 gift card to FYE. So I went to FYE today, got a bunch of movies. Still have like 22 bucks left on the gift cards. And then I also have like 2 movies that I got on Christmas. So let's get started. Well, I'm just going to start with the movies I got for Christmas, not the ones I got today. So first off is The Simpsons, the 17th season. This one I was glad to have. As I've told many people before, I'm a huge fan of The Simpsons. I watched it a lot when I was a kid. Mainly while everyone else watched like SpongeBob or Scooby-Doo, I was watching The Simpsons. And so when I was maybe like 7 or 6, I bought my first Simpsons season, and I've been collecting them ever since. Simpsons are what brought my movie collecting all together in one shape. So yeah, 17th season, Blu-ray, slipcovers upstairs, pretty nice slipcover, same thing but like just more nicer. Then this one is actually a season of a show that I've never seen before. Sadly, I've never seen it before, but I heard it's really good. It's called The Walking Dead by AMC, the complete first season. So glad to have this, glad to check it out. You know, I've always had trouble like finding it on TV, even though everyone was talking about it. It's sort of weird, but finally have it right here, and I think it'd be cool just to sit down and watch. So yeah, alright, and then I'm just gonna get now it's on to the ones I got from FYE. I'm gonna get the comedy ones out of the way. Another Simpsons one, Simpsons Gone Wild. It's just like a special DVD. It only comes with 4 episodes, but it's pretty cool. I already own these episodes, but it's cool because they're like really good ones. So if I ever just want to watch them and not have to dig out seasons, I have this. And those episodes are Homer's Night Out, Sunday Cruddy Sunday, The Mansion Family, and Homer the Mo. So there we go. Love the cover. And then I got Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. So the very first one, and a lot of these you'll see will be used because they're having a deal where like if you buy a used one, like you get another movie for $1, or like all used ones are really $1, something like that. But yes, there's that. And then I got the complete 6th season of South Park. So that's pretty awesome. Love South Park. They know how to cheer me up. When I'm feeling really sad or dealing with depression again, South Park is my savior, to be honest. Just pop in South Park, man. Like, oh my god. So yeah, and this is a good season. Like it's not like the newer seasons. You know, the newer seasons, they're funny, but like you just get like this sense where it's not as classic as when you get down to the older seasons. But then again, this one isn't old, but it's not new. So it's just perfect in between there. So there we go. Now we got the non-horror out of the way, besides The Walking Dead. But let's get to the horror, shall we? This is a horror channel. Alright, now this one, my friend Brooks, he's been telling me about it, and I already knew about this movie, but I never got it, never seen it. And you know, I've heard people say it's good. I've heard people say it's really good. I've heard people say it's alright. I've heard people say it sucks. I've heard people say it really sucks. So it's really in between, you know. But Jason X right here, and I got used. Just now noticing part of the case is broken off, just right there. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. I'll have to replace the case, but yeah, I got it used. So Jason X, just like $5. Yep, $4.99. So glad to have that. And then I finally have all the Halloween movies now. Because I have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Family is Forever. This is the theatrical edition. On my phone, I have the unrated edition. I think the unrated director's cut. I'll figure it out right now for you guys. And when I was there, I did try looking for the unrated edition, but I could not find it. Either I couldn't find it, or they had it, but it was like a bunch of money. Let me see. Yeah, on my phone I had the unrated edition. So this theatrical edition, the R edition, which I found the unrated to be better edition, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's still a Halloween film. You know, so now I can honestly say I own all of them. Like, I don't have to worry about saying, oh yeah, one's on my phone. Like, I actually own it. So yeah, that's pretty cool to get. That was $9.99. And then to finish off the Friday the 13th series and truly say I own it all, kind of like the Halloween, is Friday the 13th Part 2. Before I bought this today, I did own them all because I had Part 2 on my phone and then the rest on DVD, but now I actually have Part 2 on DVD. So that's pretty cool. This is the deluxe edition, which says 2 times the fear, 2 times the carnage, 2 times the terror. Yeah. It's just the R though, not unrated, but it is the deluxe edition. So glad to have this. And that was actually $6.99. And then, I guess like the sequel of House of a Thousand Corpses for Rob Zombies, unrated, and I have the unrated and 2-disc director's cut of The Devil's Rejects. So, never seen this one, ever. I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses, obviously. First saw it when I was like 6. But now I got the sequel, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. This was $6.99. Most of these will be like $4.99 or $6.99. Some are a little bit more, like around $9.99. But then getting into some silly stuff, classic. When I was like 10 and I wasn't able to visit my real dad anymore, I never really got to watch horror anymore. At least not until I was 12. The only time I could watch horror when I stopped visiting my dad was when Leprechaun was on TV because it was PG-13, like there was no block. But yeah, so I would watch Leprechaun a lot, or like PG-13 horror movies until I got around 12, just to improvise. So it was good to get some of the Leprechaun movies. So yeah, it has Leprechaun 1 with Jennifer Aniston in it. So yeah. That's kind of surprising. I didn't notice that when I first saw it, but yeah. Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, and Leprechaun 4 in space, which is really I don't know, what is up with this, you know? Jason's in space, Leprechaun's in space. I don't know. Leprechaun in space. I mean, Jason, that's sort of alright. Like, it's more accepting than a Leprechaun in space. Leprechaun in space, that's kind of weird. But hey, I'm gonna check it out, and if I don't like it, that's alright. At least I can say I own it, you know? Then this one, I've only heard of it once. I've been recommended it, and but I've never seen it. So I finally got it. When I was checking out at FYE, the guy's like, oh, you can get like another movie for free since you bought this much and this much. So they're like, oh, okay. So I went and bought, I went over there and just grabbed something real quick, and it was Hatchet, the unrated director's cut. So I'm hoping I really like this. I have been recommended this, so it should be pretty good, I hope. It's for $7.99, and yeah. So glad to have this in my collection. Then I have The Return of the Living Dead Part 2, Just When You Thought It Was Safe to Be Dead. And I actually have the very original Night of the Living Dead, the black and white version, and my box set of 50 horror classics. And believe it or not, even though the original one was really old and it was in black and white, it did scare me. So Night of the Living Dead movies, they're really good. So I'm glad to have Part 2. I've never seen Part 2, so I'm hoping it's pretty good. My only fear is, what if there was like a remake of the original one and this is the sequel to the remake? But I'm hoping this is just the sequel to the original one. So either way, those is good to own. And this was $12.99, so I definitely risked it there, not knowing how much I'd have left. So yeah, glad to have this. Then I was looking for like something more classy, like classic horror movie, like werewolves. Like I've barely ever seen werewolf horror movies. Like I've seen like maybe one or two. I didn't remember what they're named, and I've seen some vampire ones, but not a lot. So I decided to get The Howling. Never seen The Howling, but it has really cool slipcover, as you can see. First that, is that. So yeah, so in the back here, I'll show you the main cover. Just white, so I definitely like the slipcover better than the main cover. Well, yeah, this is pretty cool. I did take off the tag though. I forgot how much this cost. I think it was like $12.99 or $9.99. So yeah, I got that. And then I finally got all the Chucky movies except for the remake. I don't think I'm gonna get the remake, honestly, because I didn't really like the remake of the Chucky movies. I thought they could have done way better. But yeah, here it is, The Bride of Chucky for $9.99. Glad to have this now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, not much to say about this really. So there we go. And then since I got the original, I think 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a package, I decided to get number 2. Yeah, so I'm glad to have this. And it's not as good, but it's good. So, got number 2, and then I got number 3, or Leatherface. I don't think I've seen this one yet, to be... Actually... No, I have not. But yeah, glad to have this. I heard it's not as good, but then again, I've heard people say it's pretty good. So, we'll check it out. This was $9.99. This was $6.99. So there we go. And then the sequel to, I got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, the unrated, Too Shocking for Theaters version. And this is the sequel to the 2003 remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I own. I've been meaning to get and watch this for so long. Now I finally have it. So there we go. Those are all my movies. Yeah, let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This counts as 4, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 movies, guys. 20 movies. Still got $22 left. That's why I love FYE. So yeah, I definitely wish I would have found FYE way back, farther back. Would have saved me a lot of money, got me way more films. But I know who they are now, so it's awesome. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. I'll review the Amityville Horror series next, just 1 through 3, and maybe a documentary. Probably not, but yeah. So, see you later, YouTube. Have a good one.